Sport ekranına hoş geldiniz. Turkish Airlines EuroLeague'de yeni sezon öncesi temsilcilerimiz cephesinde röportajları yapıyoruz. Bugünkü konuğumuz Anadolu Efes'in yeni transferi Vincent Poirier. It's so nice to see you here.
Hi.
I mean, after a long time in Madrid, how are you feeling in Istanbul so far?
Great so far. I'm really surprised by the city, by the team. So, new challenge, new life, but I'm really excited.
I know you haven't get to spend much time in Istanbul because you were in Slovenia and then in Antalya for friendly games, but after being a Madridista for such a long time, how do you feel about the transition? Because this is not just a basketball-related decision, of course, you're changing your life over here.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's why I came a little bit earlier in Istanbul to get like the house, get used to the life here, the traffic too,
But that's going to be a transition for sure.
So I'm not driving here. All that, I knew it was really important to make it happen before preseason, to be just concentrated on basketball, and I think I did it pretty well.
It's a good decision not to drive in Istanbul, let me tell you that, to keep more of a zen mind during the season. For sure, I mean, signing with Real Madrid is an easy decision, but leaving Real Madrid is not an easy decision for sure. So what tempted you about Efes?
Well, first the new challenge, and I wanted to have more importance, to be more minutes, and I just wanted to challenge myself a little bit more. I was comfortable in Madrid, and that might be why I left. I felt that I had the opportunity to have a new challenge in the best position that I could have. I had a great season in Madrid, so that's where you have opportunity and you have choice. And I think Anadolu Efes one was the best. So here I am.
In the last 3 years in Madrid, you only started like 11 games, and you were averaging around like 20 minutes. So of course, everybody knows that your role is going to be bigger over here. So how was the preparation process? Did anything change for you, especially getting ready for more, load during the season, I would say?
Not really, because I think when you're in a game, you play 20 or 30 minutes, it's not a really big difference, I think. I'm just trying to get back at my level. I had the injury during the summer with the national team, so I'm just trying to be back at my best level. I know it works. Sometimes you play 30, sometimes you play 20. Sometimes the main thing for me is just to be healthy and to be as competitive as I can be on the court and to win some games. So. Starting the game is not really important for me. I think it's better to end the game. But yeah, the goal is to have more responsibility, and I want to show that I'm capable of that in a team that I compete at the highest level.
And you mentioned that actually it's your second summer in a row without any FIBA competition with your national team. So do you find it to be a positive situation now that you're turning 30 and actually about 31?
Well, last year was great because I had the opportunity to really work on my body, on me for months before preseason. So we saw during the season that I was feeling great. That was maybe one of the best seasons in my career, and my body, I felt it. This year was a little bit different, obviously, but I think having summer like that to rest and to make your body like without too much game during the year is helpful for sure.
And you actually, in your breakout season in Baskonia, which was your second season, you actually averaged more than 26 minutes. And you were kind of a monster, playing above 30 minutes in most games because Toko was injured. So getting back to that rhythm, you're an ambitious player for sure. So this is the motivation, as you say, but at the same time, over here with higher expectations than in Baskonia, for sure. How excited are you about this role?
Yeah, that was exactly the reflection that I had when I had the opportunity to leave Madrid. do I want to stay in Madrid and keep my role, or do I want like a role more like Baskonia, where I was playing more, I was more important in the game and playing more minutes. That's two different shows, because I know being in Madrid, I will be comfortable and I will play title every year, and great. So that was a challenge. I just had to make a decision. It was part of my personal life too, and I was, it's time to leave Madrid. I think it was a great time.
I mean, everybody has been talking about you playing next to Edi Tavares for years, but you have always played with strong front courts in national team with Rudy Gobert, in Baskonia also with Toko, and in Madrid with Eddie. So you're a team guy for sure. You're a team guy.
Yeah.
That's for sure, right?
Yeah. No, for sure. My game always be because of the team. I never been like a one-on-one player. I don't create my own shot. I just playing with the team, of the pick and roll, of the run, of the feelings that you can have, the feeling that I had with Chacho. It's all about connection and trust and get habits with the team. So it would be a challenge for us to find that in the first couple months, but it works with all the teams, so why not here? So I'm looking forward to get that alchemy with some guys and to be able to perform as well as much as I did in Madrid.
As you said, it will take time for sure, and Real Madrid, I think, was the most consistent team for so many years, and you had 3 years over there, 3 finals. That's quite a run. How would you talk about something like that? You left that team. I mean, playing in Real Madrid, does it feel like you're going to be there for sure every year?
It really felt like that. That whatever happened, we have guys that can bring us to the top of Europe every time, and top to the final. I think we play almost every final every year. So being in that atmosphere, you learn a lot, and that's why I wanted to leave, to maybe bring that to this team. And I know what it takes to win. I know what it takes to be in the final, as much as Shane, Rodrigue, Elijah. So I feel that that's a real plus for the team, and I will try to do the same. The goal doesn't change whether you play Madrid or Efes. I think the goal is to play the Final Four and win the EuroLeague.
And of all those years in Real Madrid, what would you say the best moments? I mean, personally, maybe a dunk, maybe a block, because I have one in my mind, I'll tell you that. But what sticks with you the most?
I would say maybe the dunk. I would say the dunk. Yeah. After which one, there's a lot. I like the dunk that I had against Panathinaikos last year in the final. Especially because Matias was around, so it was a great revenge. Yeah, so far that's the one. I had the one Maccabi in Baskonia. So I think the dunk is the best thing about me.
I mean, it was a block that was stuck with me. It was 2025 semi-final. Your block against La Provitola. You had a turnover, then run the whole court to block the shot, which it was a 1-point game at that point, and we always had this story with Real Madrid and Barcelona, and especially in the recent years in Final Four, so that was amazing.
Yeah, I remember this one, yeah. I mean, that was a hustle back in defense, and that showed like how important that game, those games are, especially playing for Madrid against Barcelona, losing a ball like that in semi-final, and you want to do things good, and when you do a mistake, the way you're gonna come back in defense, the way I did, I think it showed the whole team that whatever happened, like you need to not let your heads down and go back to do defense, and turnover is nothing. So yeah, that was a great action too.
That was a moment.
Yeah.
But you love monster dunks more than monster blocks, apparently.
I like both, actually. I like to block and then dunks. That's a great compilation. But yeah, I think dunks and block are the best thing to define me.
I mean, I think you forget about that one because you want to forget about that Final Four because of Anadolu Efes. Because later on, They did beat you
I
in the
can't talk
final.
bad about my new team. So, but yeah,
No, but it was one of the most interesting finals ever because two best offensive teams in my mind in the last decade playing in the final, a game under 60 points. So how weird was that?
Yeah, I think that's the pressure of the final too, and yeah, we shoot 1 from 17 at threes. That's hard to win game like that. Even if you dominate the rebound, whatever, against talented team like that, it's really hard. I have a nightmare of that. Like it's really, just if we have scored like two
You
more.
have Tibor Plyce in mind in the nightmares because he played a great game.
He
I
played a
remember.
great game, but that's what happens when great team play. Sometimes it's player that you're not necessarily waiting for, and that they show up and they make you win the title. So, yeah, I lost 2 Final Four. I lost two final for EuroLeague. I should have 3 right now.
But you actually won the title when you were the least favorites, I believe, because you had a lot of injuries and players
I wasn't
absent
playing.
going into the final.
I wasn't playing. That's
You
why
weren't playing. Yabusele was not playing because he got 5 games.
Gabby wasn't playing.
Gabby was
either.
injured.
Yeah, we had a lot of
Was crazy.
injury, but that's another great team. Like people can show whatever they play during the season. I remember Chacho and Sergi going crazy, and they're 36, 37 years old, and they carry us along the playoffs and the final, and that was amazing to see. And then. Who else than Sergio Llull to score the last point of the game against Mustafa Fall, a great defender. So I remember that moment as magic, like something that you dream of and it happened.
Those moments are like split-second
Yeah,
situations,
yeah.
but in our minds, I guess it's taking longer.
I can
It's
see.
like in slow motion.
Yeah, exactly.
That was amazing by Sergio Llull, but you are also talking about Rodriguez. I cannot still wrap my head around that Sergio Rodriguez is not in EuroLeague anymore. So is it going to take us a long time to get used to this?
I tried to make him come in Efes. I was like, I pay you. You come to play, I pay you. But no, he had a great career, and sometimes it's just time for them, and but I thank him a lot every day to make me better every day, and I had this opportunity to get back to a final and had this great season. It was part of him because he trusts me, and we had this connection, this special thing that we did. It takes somebody to trust me to just throw the ball every time like that, and he's a great guy too. So yeah, we'll miss him.
Definitely. I'm one of the biggest fans of those guys, so it's gonna take us some time
Yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
From those kind of leaders, from Faku last season to Shane Larkin as your team leader, what kind of a transition is this for you as a big man? I know you haven't played games with Shane yet because he's injured in this preseason, but how do you feel about this?
No, well, I mean, Shane is a great player. He showed through the years now that he carried his team and he can make this team win. I talked to him before signing here. We had a great discussion over my role and what he wants from me and what he expects and everything. And he's a great guy, a great leader. You can tell that he really wants to win with this team. So the goal is to be around him and to have the same mentality as him. That's how leader show the leadership to make the win game and show everybody the same spirit. So he's a great guy. I'm looking forward to play with him, and I'm sure we will have a great year.
And your second team captain, Rodi Boboa, did you have any conversations with him before you signed here? I don't know if you were good friends before, but I'm sure you're going to be best friends over here.
No, for sure. I was playing with him in Baskonia, so
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
we always had this relationship together where we text each other during the year, when he comes to Madrid, when I come to Istanbul, and I had discussion with him before having a contract offer from Efes. So he tell me all the good thing the team offer and the city and everything, and play with him. After we played in Baskonia, he's a great friend. I love him. So it was a great opportunity to play against with him, and spend maybe the last year of his career with him. And I'm looking forward to that too. But yeah, it was a big part of my decision to join Efes.
Yeah, was he convincing? Was he cool, or was he? I mean, I don't know.
Not convincing, but he's a great guy. I love playing with him. I love being around him, and think that having a French guy when you change your life like that, I think it's a great opportunity to be more accommodated with everything. So he helped me a lot when I moved here. So yeah, I think it helps to the transition.
Everybody says this. I know you have no problems making friends at any team you go to, but when you get to speak your native language in the team you're playing with someone, that really helps, I guess. You had that connection in Real Madrid too. I can't believe that there are non-French players in Real Madrid at the moment, but you have one here.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's always great to have a French guy around. We make joke about that, and it's good. Like nobody understands what we say, sometimes. But what's funny is actually with Roger we speak in Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah, don't ask me why. He just texts me in Spanish now. So he wants to learn, he wants to exercise. So most of the time we speak in Spanish. And
he's been away from Spain for a while, huh?
He missed Spain, but yeah. So that's funny, But still, nobody understands Spanish. Maybe Roland, that's it. But he's a funny guy. Like I say, being around him is great, and having a French guy help a lot for a change like that.
Everybody says that he's not a vocal funny, but the way he acts and reacts to things is funny, I guess.
Well, I know him maybe different than everybody, so I know he's vocal funny sometimes. But yeah, from outside, he look a little bit shy and thing, but when you know him a little bit better, now he talk, he make joke, and he's cool. We're cool dude.
Of course, Efes has these players from their championship seasons, as you mentioned. Elijah was a part of that too. But you right now have a lot of new players, actually rookies to EuroLeague also. So how has been this process? I mean, Jordan Mora will get used to playing in EuroLeague. Also, Stanley Johnson. These are players that are capable to play here, but it takes time to know your opponent and to know the game over here. So how is that process going so far?
No, that's why we get so many games in preseason. I think it's important for them to be confronted to the level here. But the good thing is everybody, I think, was surprised that they really want to learn. They really want to fit in the EuroLeague and Europe basketball. So that's great for us. That's great. They're asking a lot of questions. They try to do the best that they can, and it takes time, of course. But I think with this mentality, we go way faster. So that's good to have the OGs, the old guy that has been there for a while and the new guy that really want to get better. I think that's a good mix for a team, and that's how we're gonna grow together and be a better team.
I mean, things get longer. It takes longer time in defense, especially when you start the season. Everybody gotta know where they need to be. And the problem in the last 2 years definitely wasn't the offensive end of the game. The offensive ratings were always high for Efes, but the defensive part was really bleeding, actually. So you take a huge role in that part throughout your career. So how do you feel about this part of the game, since this is where we need to fix?
Yeah, obviously, with the new team, you need new automatism, it would take a little bit of time for sure.
Yeah.
You don't build a team in a month or in a week, so it's gonna take the whole player to be focused at any time. We have a strong team, powerful team with great athleticism, so we need to use that. Even if we make mistake, we need to be able to compensate by our quickness. Our smartness, and everybody make mistake, but if we as a team we can compensate everybody little mistake, that would be a great point for us for the season. After offense is different, but the defense win game, and we know that. We saw that during the EuroLeague final, but like everything, you can build a team in a week or in a month. So the goal is to grow every month, every week during the season, and to be able at the end to play the playoffs and qualify for the Final Four at the best version of ourselves.
You are definitely the kind of player that fights on defense. I know that you lost the tooth once in a game where you can pull it out
That's the
yourself.
second time we asked me today.
You can still take it off yourself and put it back on, yeah?
No, now it's fixed. It's fixed.
Good.
And I hope it will never move again, because it will be long 3 months before I had it really fixed, and I hope it will never happen again.
Before EuroLeague starts, you actually have one official game. When you were playing for ASEB, you have many more games before the EuroLeague season starts, so maybe you are more ready. I don't know. How would you talk of the situation? Friendly games, are you taking them seriously? Because, as I said, not many official games before EuroLeague.
Oh no, for sure. Every game, we don't saw that as friendly game. For us, it's just game to be better. So obviously, we want to win the game. You want to win the game, and you want to do it the best way. So we saw a grow up from the first game to the last game we had, and I suppose that's why we have so many games, because that's only in game that you can be better. You can see mistake, watch video, and get better. So we saw a big improvement before those 2 games, and we know the Presidential Cup is coming fast, so we need to be ready for that. That's the most important game right now. So yeah, we got 1 more week, 2 more weeks before it. So we still have works, but we'll be ready for that.
How is the relationship with Coach Tomislav Mijatovic? You have been working with different coaches throughout your career, accomplished ones that are too experienced, and like Chus Mateo, a coach that was given opportunity within the house. He worked for years. So it is the same kind of a story here with Coach Tommy. So how has it been so far?
Well, obviously, Coach Tommy knows basketball. He's been here for a while. Not as a head coach, but it's a new sport for him, and I think everybody understands that. And everybody is really listening to him. He's really kind. He's really close to the player. He's funny though. He's funny too. You can crack joke, but when it's time to basketball and games, that's where he's really he know what he wants. And the way he want it, that's where he can get a little bit more obsessive with it. But that's great. That's what we need. We need that. He's the first leader of the team, and but he understands what it takes to be a player. So he's really close to us, and that's great. You can talk to him about anything. He will understand, and try to make everybody comfortable. He trusts his player. That's the quality that he have. And we'll see during the season. But yeah, so far I like that. I like the coach like that. You can talk to him, and he will tell you what he think. That's important for me.
And let's talk about the rise of French basketball, actually, because it's club-wise and national team-wise better than ever. Right now, French league has 3 representatives in EuroLeague, which is a first, and the national team 2 Olympic finals in a row. One, you participated in Tokyo, so I have a question about that too. But how would you explain this situation, the rise up?
I mean, it feels good to be French, huh?
It should.
No, that's true that the French basketball grew up year after year. 6-7 years ago we had no team, and now we have 3.
Most NBA players, by the way, most NBA prospects in last drafts.
We got one of the best prospects ever, and we will see. But I think all that show that French got so many talent. Team in France are doing a great job with it, and basketball in France take a big part now. When Victor is going anywhere, he represents the French basketball, so that's a big plus for us. And the national team being so competitive for so many years now, and all the guy in EuroLeague winning EuroLeague title. I'm thinking about Rodrigue Bobois, Adrien Mohamed, Yabuzele, Fabian Kozer, Nando De Coro. You know, we had some great name in EuroLeague too. So
Sure.
we represent the French basketball all over the world, and you know, I think we do.
It's on every stage though. It's even in youth competition. INSEP played the finals in the NGNT tournament in Berlin last year against Real Madrid, and it was a thriller. So, well, watch out.
we got a lot of talent. You know, the goal is to be better and better. And today we can say, okay, we went 2 times against the USA at the final. So that's great improvement.
How did you feel watching the final game?
I was like crazy. I was crazy, and I really hope that they won it.
Yeah.
You know, a little guy who shoot 3 changed the game. So, you know, it happens. That's life.
You played a final against USA in Tokyo, as I said, and you got a medal with the national team. You are a EuroLeague champion. You have that medal. When you compare those, which feels heavier on your heart?
I would have won the gold. I would have said the gold.
But
I would say the Euro. It's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard because Olympics are only every 4 years. So no, I would say the Olympics because I didn't really play the EuroLeague. I wasn't at the game. I wasn't playing. So I would say the silver medal.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
And this summer, GERÇEKTEN played like a monster, and he actually went back to the NBA. So how do you feel about this situation, him being your friend? What would you say?
That's great. That's great. I know we had this dream to go back to the NBA and to be able to show his talent again. And, you know, obviously the dunk over LeBron opened some doors, I think, and that's great for him. That's great for him. Now he's going to have to show in 1 year what he can do and to get more. But, you know, I think that's a great challenge again. He's showing Europe that he can play. So whatever happened over there, he will come back and still have a team interested in him. So, you know, I'm really happy for him.
And while he went there, we have some players coming back to Europe. Evan Fournier came to Olympiacos, which is a huge signing actually. So how do you feel about that one?
That's great. Well, he announced a couple of years ago on Twitter that if one day he had to come back, he would be in Olympiacos. I think it's a great fit for him. You know, it's a player that loves the energy from the fan. Obviously, there's a lot. So I think he will experience that and have a great year. You know, that's always good when NBA players decide to come back in Europe to play, and that shows how competitive we are here. And you know, a lot of players do that now, so that's great. That means like EuroLeague is getting bigger and bigger, and that shows the rest of the world that we play high-level basketball here.
You mentioned his tweet. He actually tweets a lot. So he was actually tweeting, he was looking for a barbershop in Athens. Did you find yourself one in Istanbul?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh,
yeah, that's
you're all
one of the
settled
first
in.
things. Yeah, and Zuma, everything. But no, yeah, barber is important. So that's just one of the first things that we need.
And I remember a tweet from you actually last year when Nigel Hayes-Davis scored 50 points. You tweeted that, oh, it takes me 5 games to score 50 points.
Yeah, exactly.
How many games do you think it will take you this season to score that much?
Still 5. I didn't change. Like my game is not to score 25 each game. You know, I prefer to make 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 blocks. I think it will help the team more. In better aspects, so I let Shane score 50. My goal will have to grab more rebound. You know, why not set a record of rebound or something like that? But yeah, it will take me a while before scoring 50. I don't think I'm near that yet.
Nothing changed all that much.
Yeah, no. I still have the same game, so I don't think it will lead me to 50 points. I don't think my body will allow me to shoot as much. Shot to score 50, like it will not be possible. I will feel mad for the team. I need to pass the ball now. I need to do something else. So you know.
Before we started this interview, you were practicing your Turkish through the microphone, counting down. 1-2-3. Yeah.
1-2-3.
Since you're studying on your Turkish, do you know what Poirier means in Turkish when you translate it?
Oh no, I know to say Poirier.
Yeah. Your last name.
Ahmud.
Armut ağacı. Pear tree.
Yeah, that's my
So
surname.
yeah,
in
you've been
France.
studying on your Turkish
Yeah,
then.
yeah, you told me before.
Maybe this could be a nickname, I don't know. I think Rodi loves nicknames.
Nah,
No?
you don't pick my nickname.
Rodi? No? He doesn't want to get involved on this.
Better.
Vincent, well, welcome again.
Thank you.
It's so nice to see you here. We want to see you accomplishing many more things than you did in Real Madrid over here. So to start with, I hope you have a healthy season. That's the
Thank
most
you.
important, and the
Yeah.
rest will come.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Vincent Poirier özel röportajımızda konuğumuzdu, ancak sohbetimizi burada noktalandırıyoruz. Hoşçakalın.